everybody, and welcome back to Terraria. Alright, so I did a crap ton of off-camera farming. I know it's kind of a meme. I did a little bit of farming off-camera. So, I did some crafting off-camera. I didn't actually mean to say farming. So, here's what we got. Here's what we're working with. We are ready to make the cell phone, which I want to do. We had legit everything ready to go, so we're gonna come up here, or no, it's right here. Okay, the wreck, the goblin tech, the fish finder, the GPS, and finally, the PDA. Oh, yeah. What? Oh. And then the cell phone. Alright. Now, that right there is pretty good. Now, we always know what time it is, although we do have more clutter on the screen, which, you know, maybe not the best thing in the world, but hey, what are you gonna do? Also, it's material? I don't like that. Why is it material? Oh, it goes into World Shaper Cell. Okay, fair enough. So it doesn't go into anything, basically. Here it is. So yes, we now have the cell phone. I also made quite a few new enchants. Might be a little hard to see, but let's see. The rain, platinum, or no. We already had these. Yeah. Okay. Top row we already had. Right. Beetle enchant, Angler enchant, which we already had, Frost enchant, Spectre enchant, Pearlwood, Shadewood, Spider, Rich Mahogany, Pumpkin, Lead, Spooky, Orichalcum, Paladilil, Mithril, Chlorified, Ancient Hollowed, Wizard Titanium, Tiki, and Gold. Oh no. Quite a spicy amount of progress, if I do say so myself. Now that being said, we also made Maniacal Justice and Key of the Sinner, which should treat us relatively nicely. I do want to try out Maniacal Justice. I don't know how good it's going to be, but we're certainly going to see. So, we literally can't use Key of the Sinner unless we get two extra minion slots, which we currently do not have. Like if we, well, it tries to get used, but unfortunately, we just can't make any use out of it right now. We need 2 extra minion slots, which we might get. We'll see. At the moment, we'll just have to stick to Virilli. I got infected. My body's wasting away. Well, that's gone. Alright. So, I want to try and reforge these. Why is this so cheap? Ah, Ruthless. Good enough. And you know what? Honestly, I'm willing to stick with Godly. 15% damage, 5% crit, 15% knockback. That's pretty solid, all things considered. And then, of course, we did get the Celestial Vivith from Ravager. So, all in all, it is pretty good stuff. So, let's think about what we gotta do. Looking at our bosses, we have a couple we can do. One of which being Empress of Light, who I guess we should just go attempt right now. Just see how it goes. Probably should have made a little bit more of an arena than what we have, but you know what? It'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen? We die? Unlikely. Vision. Ouch. That's a sun thingy. Alright, here we go. Now remember, we can't dodge her attacks because that would just be too easy. Ow. The pain I feel. It is immense. Immense pain. Ow! Pain. Big pain. Okay, those are fake outs. I don't think those do damage either. Ow! I don't even know what just hit me. Remember not to go above her. No good ever comes out of it. Wow, we actually got adrenaline for once! Oh, these do actually do damage? Well, they weren't the past few times. Oh, that was cheap. That was downright cheating is what that was. Okay, swing to the side so we can dodge those. Get some mana back. Ah! Okay, try and dodge that. Here she comes. Oh, I don't know how to dodge that. That's so fast. Ah. Yeah, I really don't understand how to dodge that. Okay. That went well. You know what, though? All things considered, I actually think that did go kind of well. Also, do we ever have a reason to get rid of cryophobia? Like, this thing is just so good. Why would we ever get rid of it? Fine, we'll take the other way. So, I'm gonna try out Vivis. Let's give it a little try. Get you out. Okay. Get ready to drop in. Ay. Yeah, this fight is, definitely don't have enough damage. That much is, well, very certain. Well, didn't stop me from trying again. She comes. Ow. She moved upwards. Okay, you guys saw it. She moved upwards. She was actively tracking me with that. By the way, no, we're not beating her at nighttime. That is, like, actually just not happening. Not because I don't want to. We literally do not have access to the dodge mechanic. So that is, like, just actually not an option. This is doing pretty okay damage. Okay, get ready to dodge that. I still do not know how to dodge that. Also, she does. She purges us. I was kind of suspecting that she was doing that, but yeah, she purges your buffs. Because it wasn't annoying enough when the jungle mimic did it. Now a super boss has got to do it too. I'm gonna try this out. I'm gonna try and smack her with the sword. That didn't work. Hang on, maybe smack her. Smack her. Give her a right old smack. Ah, well, we hit her. You know, for what that's worth. Yeah, those are all just fake outs. So I must have gotten hit with a real one partway into that. Okay, fake. Set down Stellar. Wow, we got adrenaline again! Okay, freaking... That attack is so hard to dodge. Like, that one, super easy. Barely an inconvenience. But the other one ain't happening. It's just not happening, Chief. Almost have rage. Oh, by the way, did anybody ever tell you that there is, in fact, a phase 2 to this fight? Oh my dear lord. Oh! Bro, what? What can I say? Easiest dodge of my life. These are real. Ugh! You're not giving me much room to work with. Bro. Can I have my potion, please? No. Oh my god! Yeah, so that's not happening. You know what, though? I gave it an honest attempt. I really did. But it's not happening in our current state. We are literally not strong enough for that. Just whatever the heck is going on there. Oh, yeah, that is, that ain't happening, Chief. Maybe if we had an extra trinket for damage.
Actually, did I already say this? Apparently not. The Ravager is gone from this world. It was conceived in retaliation against the conquest of the Jungle Tyrant, but it evidently did little in that regard. At the very least, we could finally stop it. If this is what humans were led to, what truly happened all those years ago that could lead to such desperation?
Oh. You got me. Ah, man, healthy confidence is just not cutting it. It is just, it's really letting me down big time. How about some true damage? Huh? True damage? Yeah. Now, Afterburner could also be really good. Gain 150 mana, all attacks critically strike for 4 seconds, 25-second cooldown. Okay, well, we tried. All right. It was, okay, you got to admit, it was a pretty dang good attempt. We did pretty solid. But, you know, it just, it wasn't going to work out. So, what other bosses can we potentially do? Betsy? Ugh. Lunatic Cultist? Ugh. Lunar Event? Oh. Astrum Deus. I'm willing to take you on. Previous attempt. I haven't tried him yet. Spawn info. Titan Heart. How? Wait. Wait. I'm gonna close this. Let me close. Okay. Titan. Oh! We do have Titan Hearts. But I haven't fought him before. I swear I haven't. This isn't like me, oh, I tried him off camera just to see if I'm strong enough. No, I have not fought this guy at all. The game is, look, the game is lying to you. Who do you believe more? The game or me? You believe the game more? Okay, well, fair enough. I guess the game does record stuff like that. But I swear to you, it's lying right now. It's not true. This is fake news. Now, here's a good question. Oh, what am I doing? That's also a good question. Let's go fight Astrum Deus. Ooh, Elysia. That's a good name. Ow. Okay, let's just fly over all that nasty terrain. We don't need any of that. Iron detected nearby. Okay. Be keeping that. Put it in my little farm I've got. Which, by the way, I also set up a few more banners. Like, for example, these are all Crimson banners. So, it's going down there. Okay. Let's keep flying over to Astrum Deus. We probably stand more of a chance against him than we do against Empress of Light, considering she is already pretty freaking hard in the base game, so, you know, Eternity mode makes her that much more insane. So, how use? The god of the stars rejects your offering. The ritual can only be performed at night. Oh. Well, sorry, princess. Nope. What the? Oh, you are so unfair. Whatever, I needed something to do. Alright, come over here, Martians. I don't want you attacking my people. Come, come, come. Plus, I need to try out my new special sword anyway. Ow, you hurt so bad. Ouch. Yes. Ooh, banners, yes. Beast. Love. Ow. Ow. You hurt. Painful. Fine, I'll just do this the old-fashioned way. With magic. Anybody even get that reference? Am I on my own with that? I might be. Alright, here we go. Whoa. Whoa!
Powerful full approach, we're not gonna lose this. A descendant of a cosmic god! Sally, don't get reckless.
You know, I'll certainly try. What's this debuff we got? Extreme gravity. Infinite flight disabled. You know what? Come after me, bud. Our love is max. Wait for him, wait for him, wait for him, wait for him. Go! Wait, how do we do it? We need to wait for the cooldown. I don't know how to use this ability. This is awkward. Yeah, this is real awkward. Ow, pain. It really does not like us being in the air. Ah! How do we use this special on this? Pressing the weapon action key. What the heck is a weapon action key? That's clearly why it wasn't working. I wanted to use the special attack. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make this weapon work. All right, fly back over, and I'll figure out what the key is. All right, let's try this again. All right, here it comes. Now I know that it's X. So it's whenever we jump, he gets real upset. Oh, we got hit before we could do it. Also, hey, you want to not eat up the entire platform? I get it, that's your whole thing, but... Time for the special attack. Maybe it wasn't time. Ow, we take triple damage during the special attack. Oh. Okay, first of all, I think you need a build based around this weapon, but also don't play it in Eternity because Fargo disables dodges, which is, needless to say, not good. You know what? We need more platforms. I think that's kind of a big thing that's getting us. Yeah, we need more platforms. I can do this, though. Ow. Pain. Okay, yeah, we need more platforms. We need more platforms because he just keeps eating up the entire platform, which, kind of makes it impossible to dodge. Okay, here we go. This time we technically have 3 platforms, so should be really nice. I'm gonna zoom out a bit. Ow, lasers. Okay, it's got me completely cocooned. Lasers go straight into the bombs, unfortunately. Okay. I kind of wish we had a Rod of Discord out. Okay, he's gonna dive at us. We can't hit him. I guess this is drafts from days, huh? Kind of forgot about the splitting thing. Wow, that was even worse in the... Oh, man. What really sucks about making the arena right here, this part is completely not astral because I went downwards. Curious if he enraged. I hope not, but are we just screwed right now? Like, is there nothing we can actually do right now? Because it sure doesn't feel like it. Let's start thinking. Fossil, forbidden, hollowed, ancient hollowed, tiki. Okay, no, we can't make that. Ah, that's gonna be a waste of time. I'm not even gonna do that. So let's think. What the heck do we need to do? Technically, Empress of Light has gotta come sooner rather than later. But, something tells me we're not exactly gonna have good luck with her. I mean, we could try. It doesn't help that the sun dudes are constantly attacking us whenever we show up here. Look at that health drain, dude. We're at 300 health. Okay, I have so much bonus health that, like, realistically, that's just gonna one-shot anybody. That is freaking ridiculous. Absolutely insane. That makes no sense that these guys are here. Hey, would you look at that? We're just burning to death because he hit us once. Oh, that's really frustrating me. Whatever, I guess we just have to fight her at low health. Oh, never mind, we got lit on fire, so we're dead before the fight even really starts. Yeah, like, what is that? Dude. I'm just gonna add this enemy that happens to do 90% of your health simply because it touched you, and there's not a single thing you can do about it. What can we even make with this? Stuff. We don't have Luminite. We have to kill stupid Squid Man to do that. I was thinking maybe we can cheese some solar armor. I mean, I'd take it for the defense. Oh, and our inventory's such a mess. Enemies drop way too much crap. Okay, let's try this again. Zen potion. Okay. Alright, try again. Ow. Hey, remember that Zen potion we just ate? Yeah, it didn't matter because one of them spawned anyway. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, those sun guys are by far the most BS. Them and the jungle mimic are actually just making me mad. Like, it's not like a funny haha, oh look, they hit really hard. With them, it's legit just, they fly in from off screen and now you're dead! And it's like, okay, wow, I'm so glad that that happened, wow. And she killed 2 people. Ooh, God, this is... Ugh, getting really frustrating. And I can't really go farm anything up either. I really can't think of anything that we can go do that would realistically help us right now. Like, I don't... What the heck are we supposed to go do? The only thing I could think of to potentially do next would be Cultist. But, oh, not this one. Let me show you how Cultist is gonna go. Because I can guarantee how it's gonna turn out. Watch this. What are you guys doing way over here?
It's one of those lunatic cultists. Stop them before they unleash a calamity. Haha, get it?
Alright, let's see if we can actually take him out. Probably stand more of a chance, at least. Out. We got frozen. Oh, I'm being perma-frozen? Big one. Oh, this perma-frozen blows. He just threw a pillar at me? Destroyed their own magic. What? What? Destroyed my own magic? What the heck does that mean? Okay. Bonk. You know what? Let's just zoom out extra far. I want to be able to actually see. Also, there's a small potential that will spawn another cultist, but you know what? Whatever. Who cares? Oh, that freeze is so bad. Zealot's Possession? Is that what I just picked up? Out. Okay. I mean, so far, he actually seems significantly easier. I genuinely think we stand more of a chance killing him than we do anything else right now. Which is just ridiculous. Well, may as well keep trying then. Why not? It's not like we got anything else to lose. Bonk. Oh, there was a split second. I thought it said blue slime has awoken. Ow, the freeze! That freeze debuff is really sucktastic. Ow. Okay, we also get inflicted with blindness, it looks like, if we get hit with, Ah! Oh, that freeze! Oh my goodness, that freeze is If we can get past that freeze, I think we actually stand a pretty good shot. Okay, we need to stop getting frozen. How do we stop getting frozen? Hang on. There's got to be something in this Fargo trinket. Okay. Teach me how to stop getting frozen. Okay. Immunity to unlucky and stunned? No. Slime, berserk, lethargic, infested? No. Frostburn, shadow flame, squeaky toy, flames of the universe, clipped wings, clipped, webbed, purified, lovestruck, stinky, Midas, hex. Okay, no. We already have that.
What's up, Mamie?
You want out?
Here it is. Lump of flesh. Grants immunity to anticoagulation, blackout, obstructed, dazed, slow, and frozen. Yes. How do we make this? What do we need? Holy crap, we need a lot. Pungent eyeball. Let's see. Okay. Skull charm. Let's see. Skull. That's from Dr. Bones. Okay. So we could potentially just farm that from the, whatever her name is. This is from Dread Nautilus. Let's see. Dread. No, we don't have that. So, Dread Nautilus, Dr. Bones, Deer Clops. Let's see. Deer. Okay, we do have that. Spectre Bar, we definitely have that. Okay, 10 of them. Yep. Okay. And deviating energy. Oh boy, deviate. Well, we're 5 short, so we might have to go fight the deviate. Hopefully not, but hey, you know, do what you gotta do. Yeah, if we could just stop getting frozen, I honestly think we stand a really good chance. You don't sell deviating energy, do you? No? Okay. Let's see. Do you... Ah! Summons Dr. Bones. Eggplant. Do I want a question? What else was it? It was Dread Nautilus? Let's see. I think we do have that. Hollowed Mimic. These are all mimics. Red Devil. Zombie Merman. Ah. Dread Nautilus. Only usable during the Blood Moon. Yep. That's okay. Okay. Well then. We also need to fight you. So, how do we... I don't actually remember how to fight you. Hang on. Deviant's Curse? I think this is it. Okay, before we do that, though, I want to farm up Dr. Bones just a little bit. And we already got it. Alright, sweet. That works for me. Archaeologist hat. Nice. Perennial ore. Okay. Well, got what we were looking for with that. Unfavorite those. Deposit. Okay, I guess we may as well fight the Deviant while we're waiting for it to be nighttime, and then we could turn it into a Blood Moon as well. So, Deviant. Hello, here she comes. Ow, she's healing a lot. Oh, I have Love Struck, don't I? Ow. Okay, we're Love Struck. Oh my god, all my effects are making this, To be fair, I could just throw on the trinket. Yeah. Deviant has been defeated. We also got the Chibi hat. Summons Chibi Devi. Cute, cute, cute. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes. This is the light pet for us. Yes. Give me your stuff. Deviating energy. Alright, sweet. Hey, don't mind I just attacked you. No, you don't seem to mind. Alright. Well, bye. Pungent, yes. Skull Charm, yes. Dread Shell, yes. Mithril Anvil. Right. The lump of flesh. Let's see. Your cursor causes nearby enemies to take increased damage. Ooh. Effect intensifies the longer you track them. Right click to parry attacks with extremely tight timing. Let's see. Enemies are less likely to attack you. It's growing. Okay, well, that is another thing for Eternity mode that we need, so... I'm actually just gonna take off the Ankh Shield. Oh, I don't keep meaning to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna take off the Ankh Shield, because I gotta be honest, it doesn't feel like it's doing a lot for us as of late. Mind if I play with those accessory toggles of yours? No, I don't mind. I gotta be honest, I really do like the chibi. It's so cute. Even though she's a very terrible light pet. Like, look at this. Look at this. You expect this to light anything up? I don't think so. Lump of flesh. Let's do menacing. Yes, good enough. Alright, we could take on Daytime Eater of Light, right? Yeah, we could take her on in the daytime, you know. I'm not even worried about it. Let's just, yeah. And, alright, let's bust her out. Here we go. That's a new attack. She has new attacks in daytime. Good to know. Also, killed all of our people. Oh well. That was expected. Deposit. There we go. Alright, let's take on Mr. Zealot. Let's do that. Okay, put... let's do that. Or we didn't actually end up beating, Astrum Deus, did we? No, I guess not. Actually, I think we'd stand a better chance now that we have this new trinket. Because he doesn't do regular debuffs either. Our defense is freaking plummeting, though, dude. This feels real bad. Hang on. I actually want to... Instead of Evasion Mastery, I actually want to take the one that keeps us alive. See, this one seems so good. Gain bonus attack and defense proportional to max HP divided by 20. Like, it's not a lot, but it's a lot. You know what I mean? Let's do Living Dead. Devi has awoken. Hand over the money. Okay. So, I want to try this boy again. Although, without Evasion Mastery, though, we are really, really slow. You know what? Let's get rid of True Damage, Evasion Mastery, Iron Will, combined with the Cheat Death. That should actually be pretty good. So let's go. Boom. 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 Okay. Can't freeze us anymore. Okay, big one. Resummon our thing. That is from... Oh! No! We had Adrenaline! Ouch! We are hemorrhaging health. Dude. Albeit, we had to go farm a new trinket. That was miles easy than freaking Empress. That was unbelievable. Now, that being said, we're in a world of pain. Actually, hang on. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, I can't even open the settings while they're attacking me. I love to talk. Can't right now. Busy. Okay. Restarted my game because I I had something planned for the, whatever Doomahickeys. Oh! When she said she was toggling the visibility, she actually meant it. Okay, fair enough.
Here's a magic weapon for your usage. Looks like it's pretty complicated to me. You're up to the task, right?
Yes, of course. The Ascendant. Ozma Ascendant. Like the squid? Holy crap. That's not too terrible to make. Let's see. Holding this weapon, the Ascendant Array attacks with this. I am a monster. Hang on. I kind of want to make this, and then we will go deal with the threat. So, Nanai. Oh, really? We need to go talk to the cyborg. Where's the cyborg? Dead, probably. There. And it's new. Okay, let's see if we can actually get over to new without, causing a lot of issues. Okay, put this away. Also, Baby Phantasmal Dragon Mutant Pack. Wait. Permanently increases the number of accessory slots. That! I'll take it. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that. Celestial Rune. Grants immunity to Mark to Death. You may periodically fire attacks depending on weapon type. Taking damage creates a friendly ancient vision to attack enemies. Interesting. Okay. Oh, what'd you say? Bet you there's a quality of life trick we could try out. There probably is, truthfully. There's probably a lot of things I'm missing that I just don't know. Which, you know, it's more fun that way, but hey. Sometimes that can lead me to get a little bit frustrated. This sentence is false, or is it? Okay, that should be enough nanites. Going. Okay, now, what else do we need? We need Spectre. We need 4 of it. Yep. We also need tissue. Yes. 20 of it. Okay. Now, come up here. And wait for it. Wait for it. Ah, absolutely easiest thing I've ever done in my entire life. I'm gonna put away this. Whoa. Well, you know, it follows the cursor, so let's give it a try. Undo all that. Deposit everything. Wait, did he give us a bag? Bag. Or no, what is it? Treasure. Luna. No. Okay, we're good. We're good. Everything's fine. Ego's in the second one. Lunatic Cultist has been defeated before freaking Empress of Light, because she's insane. We also now have the Ancient Manipulator. Let's go ahead and put that right here. Okay. Do that. Okay. Anything else to say? Wait.
These celestial pillars. It can't be good news. We really can't catch a catch break. Don't lose hope though. We can beat this. Just another foe to defeat, right? Before you go, there's something else I need to tell you. I can sense something else other than the pillars.
I wonder what that is. Also, we should have gotten a buff. Celestial Evanescence. Critical strike rate is increased based on current mana divided by 20. Landing a critical hit grants 5% of the damage dealt as mana. Ho ho ho! Okay, now you're speaking my language. Okay. Iron Will. Alright, fine, we'll do it. Celestial Evanescence and Hikari. Okay, we're now scaling based on our max mana and HP. This is a stupid idea, but I'm doing it.
This is a legendary melee artifact. The weapon this essence creates can inflict a crippling debuff on any foe.
Really now? Rex Lapis. Oh my god.
A magic essence is here this time. With cosmic energy, you can blast foes away with superpowered light. Sounds good to me.
Mind if I play with those accessory toggles of yours? Yes, I do. I do mind. Twin stars. Huh. Let's see. Holding this weapon will conjure twin stars to orbit you, granting 100 extra max mana. Attacking with this weapon fires powerful beams of piercing starlight. This weapon drains mana at an incredibly high rate that cannot be reduced by any means. Critical strikes grant binary magnitude for a very short time. During this time, beams leave devastating napalm in their wake. Above 250 mana, this weapon deals 50% more damage. 1/8 of max mana is added directly to damage. Okay. Oh, but I don't have the fragments for it, but that sounds absolutely freaking busted. And then, of course, Rex Lapis, let's see. Bulwark of Jade, increasing defense, yeah. Drop a Meteor, dealing 2 times base damage. It will also deal damage based on 50% of my max HP. That's pretty strong. Applies Petrification. Shatter will deal 5 times base damage. I will have order! Or however he says it. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty much as strong as we're gonna get right now. What do you want?
I've got a new weapon for you. It's a powerful mid-range blade with the ability to conjure a crystal which can alter your combat style. Pretty cool, huh?
Yes, it is. Quantum Catalyst. Who are you? Oh my... 838 celestial damage. Okay. Yeah. We need Starlight, Auric Bar, Cosmolite. Oh, dude, we're not making this for a long time. Holy moly. Okay, put that away. Now, anything else to say before I start heading off again? No? Good. Don't I? I could have sworn I had a teleport nearby. Okay, let's get our stuff all upgraded, and then we're gonna take on the pillars. Bonk. She did have something else to say, she just didn't want to tell me. Mythical, yep, that works for me. Alright, what else you got?
This is certainly a melee weapon. Furthermore, it seems to be one that excels at a distance, as well as providing extra firepower in close combat. Nice.
Is it? Is it? What is this? Timeless. Umbra. Timeless blades, timeless potential, timeless. Okay. Yes. That, very cool. Alright. Which pillar's closest to us? Nebula and Vortex. Fun fact, my real name is a secret. Gotcha. It's Deviant, clearly. Okay. Here we go. Let us see this done. Also, you're gonna love what I've done with the pillars. You're gonna love it. What is this? Antisocial. You have no friends and no summon damage. Your ranged weapons are faulty. Your muscles are deteriorating. Okay. See, I told you were gonna like it. Okay, keep him in range. I do kind of like this weapon. This weapon's kind of neat. Oh no! You have to use a certain type of damage with each pillar? Ooh, that's kind of nasty. Yeah, that is really nasty, actually. Ow! Whoa. What in the world is happening? The pillar's moving? Wow, the pillar is actually kind of fighting back. Okay. Right now we just want to get it down. I guess her down. Come on. Yeah, got her. The nebula pillar has been destroyed. Your mind goes numb. Huh. So, there's a bunch of nebula fragments around. Now, nebula is actually the big one we want, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Wow, a lot of nebula fragments. Oh, man. We gotta run around collecting them all, but still. A lot of good nebula. Okay, pick up that. Dare question me. Whoa. Yeah, I was charging that up, and it, huh. Okay. Well, that's one down. Let's see if that really holds true, because this is gonna really suck. I'm gonna have to change up my whole build in an instant if this is the case. Let's see. Can I make anything with just this? No, I need Luminite. Okay, well. Nothing else to do then. Oh! What is it? Oh. Stella Nova is locked to the attacking foes. Okay, so that's one of the outfits that I was seeing in passing, though. Good to know I'm not insane. Let's resummon our goblin. You. Okay. Let's see if we can still use magic. If not, we do have a couple guns, but this gets real dicey. Actually, does it? Can we just cheese it with... Okay, Nebula. No, we're still doing damage. Oh. Your magic weapons cost life instead of mana. Yeah, we're doing damage, alright. To ourselves. Good to know that rogue builds are literally insane to this debuff. Or, immune to this debuff, even. No, don't put me back in the hat, she says. I'm sorry, it's not my choice. It's a pillar, not me. Another one. Oh, my goodness. If these are the aliens that are invading, please let me in. I'll raid Area 51 for this. Ow. Okay, this gravity thing? Yeah, it's not working. Yeah, it's not going well. At least we have a good range gun. Ah. Let me at him. Or, no, actually, you know what? Maybe if they can let off. Wow, that's a lot of them. But we have the power of undeath on our side. You cannot kill what you do not understand. Which is me. You don't understand me. Okay, pillars up. Not that I can even hope to shoot the pillar in this state. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is, not good. Hang on, we're gonna get this figured out. Okay. Y'all ready for this? Okay, then, here we go. But I have so much to explore, she says. Alright, Pillar, you're going down. Their aim kind of sucks at a distance anyway. Ow, pain. Oh, suffering. Agony if you feel so inclined. Come on. Come on, let me at him. Let me at her. Feel the burn. Ha ha ha! Oh! Okay, that went well. Next up, melee. Also, I want to go pick all that up. Hang on. Give me the goods. I want the goods. Vortex. Not something I thought I would have wanted, but here we are. Okay. Give me all the delicious goodies. Give them all to me if you'd be so kind. Yes. By the way, once again, all the textures we're using, they can be found down below. Just in case you were curious about what the heck I'm using, you should be able to find it relatively easily. Now, I do have 2 collections, one for T-Mod Loader, one for not, but, you know, I just thought I would let you know that, just in case you forgot. Which, you know, it happens. Ow. Wrong one. Okay. Actually, which one is this? Stardust? This is, gonna be all up to summons. So... Alright. Looks like it's up to our little, yeah, it's up to both Virilli and our goblin. The goblin who's been with us since the very start. It now lies on her shoulders to do what must be done. And technically Brim Baby. But, you know, I don't think Brim Baby is going to be very helpful. Okay. Do what you gotta do. Okay, here we are. We are now in range. Even though we can technically use our own stuff, we really shouldn't. Being magic, we really should not do that. Go, my people! Attack! Ow! They're attacking me! Please help me! Well, I can kind of do damage to them with the mouse thing. Ooh, this this one's kind of gonna suck, isn't it? Okay, that'll take all them out. Excellent, most excellent. Go, Virilli! Actually, you know what? Hang on. Alright, I'm holding the infected remote. She should be doing extra damage. Because we're holding a summon item. Therefore, it should be good! Oh, this one's gonna suck. This is probably gonna be the worst one. Okay. Virilli. Goblin. Okay, where's the closest we can get? Jungle. Well, alright. We can also do our little eyeball thingy. Actually, what if we just... Zerg Potion. Yeah, what if we just do that? Is that a bad idea? Yes. Yes, that's a very bad idea. Shouldn't have done this. This was a dumb idea. But, you know, it's not dumb. Using the power of a good burn. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that value. Ow. Pain. It's starting to overwhelm me. Oh! I was waiting for the Stellar Nova. We can still make use of it. Virilli, Goblin, and go. Let me in there, Chief. I ain't done fighting yet. Ha! Ha! Put me in, Coach. Wah! Zerg Potion. Let me in there. Ow!
This is kind of gonna suck too, isn't it?
Well, you know what? The power of sheer will and determination will see us through, won't it? Also, I'm just gonna drink a Zen potion. Okay. You're on your own now. Really? Go get her. I have her manually targeted, so just, you know, do your thing. Let's go for her. Ow, there's a thing above me. Really? She got desummoned? I'm getting cleansed from something. Probably from the thing shooting me. Alice Holy Flame. Yeah, we're getting purged here, really? Oh, you make it summon only and then you purge me? Oh, really? Fine.
You want to fight dirty? Alright. I fight dirty. Yeah, you want to know, you want to know how I fight dirty? Wait, does this use mana? It does not? Well, it looks like you in big trouble then. Yes, you're going to suffer for what you've done.
Zen. Alright, see if this works. No, we're still taking big damage. It is, in fact, not working. Also, she's taking no damage from that. The fact that she's purging our minions is really crappy. So what's this called? Purified. We need to become immune to that. Yeah, go ahead, kill us. Whatever. Actually, whatever. I'll die in the comfort of my own home. Okay, yeah. Purified, we need to get immune to that yesterday. So, purified. No. Gah. Okay, well, here's what we gotta do then. We gotta take the lump of flesh. Do this. Okay. Now, what makes us immune to purified? Rotting bloodthirsty, frozen, marked for death, swarming, reverse antisocial. Actually, antisocial would help a lot. Heart of the Master. I'm not seeing anything that makes us immune to purified. That is really upsetting. Oh, wait. This. How do we make this? Oh boy, this is gonna be another wild goose chase. Let's take a look. You're gonna tell me I need to beat frickin' what's her name, don't you? First of all, deposit all. Actually, don't we have a chest getting ready for this very same thing? No. Wait, yes. Okay, what else do we need for it? So, going down the list. Wyvern Feather. Let's do it like this so it makes it a little easier. So, we've got the Wyvern Feather. We're missing the Frigid Gemstone, Concentrated Rainbow Matter. No. No, we don't have Frigid. Okay, so we need to get that. We don't have Rainbow Matter, that much I know. Okay, Santa Time. Squeaky Toy. Tribal Charm. Okay. Mystic Skull. I don't think we have that. Mystic Skull? No, it doesn't sound familiar. Okay, we have the wallet. Okay. Ordinary Carrot. We do not have that. Pluck from the face of a defeated foe. Wretched pouch. Nymph's perfume. So... Yikes. So we're missing a lot. Let's see. Tim's concoction. Okay. Hollowed. Ah, I see. And then the pure heart was just here for later. So yeah, overall we are missing 6 items. We're missing rainbow, frigid. So let me see. Wretched pouch. No, who's this from? Immunity to Shadow Flame. So this is goblins. Okay. That's easy enough. Yeah. Goblins is easy enough. Tim's concoction. It's from Tim. Okay. That's simple enough. So, Tim, goblins, Mystic Skull, Rune Wizard. Okay. This is from a rainbow slime. I don't think we've seen a single rainbow slime. And then the ice golem. Okay. Ugh. That's not too impossible, actually. We can actually pull that off. So, yeah, a couple things happened. Okay, so basically, I ended up doing all that farming. Got the rainbow slime, Tim, Frost Legion. We fought goblins. By the way, Frost Legion was just a total joke. However, we also killed the pillars. As you can see, the pillars are no longer around. Issue with that, I wasn't recording. So, yeah, you know, it was bound to happen eventually. I'm glad it has not happened too much in this series, but you did unfortunately miss a little bit. So here's what you missed. Quick roundup. Killed all the rare stuff. Basically, it was going deep underground, waiting for the Rune Wizard to spawn, spawning Tim with the Deviant, going into the Hollow biome, and popping a Zerg potion while it was raining, and just waiting, because we actually still had one of those teardrops that forces rain, so that was nice. Just waiting for one to spawn, and then we could just spam farm it, and then, you know, pretty good. Let's see. Killed the pillars. Used a little bit of a cheesy tactic where I just changed the damage type of our Ozma Ascendant. And that didn't exactly work, but after swapping some weapons around, it worked just fine. So, killed the pillars. Killed all the rare stuff. I got absolutely decimated by Moonlord because I didn't really want to fight him legit. And then we also made the Biomnic Cluster, which gives us a ton of good stuff. So yeah, overall, pretty happy with that. Got a lot of progress, but, you know, it wasn't the most exciting thing in the world, so yeah. Unfortunately, the only 2 exciting things that was missed... Wake me up when there's violence. Only 2 exciting things that were missed was the other 2 pillars and Moonlord smashing us. But we did end up getting the Celestial Sigil, so technically we could just go fight Moonlord again whenever we so choose. We also got a ton of ordinary carrots, which we needed for this. And yeah, basically that's the long and short of it. If I sound a little bit annoyed, it's because I am. I would prefer stuff like that not get unseen, but, you know, whatever. What are you gonna do? So. Oh, we need to kill just straight up Dungeon Guardian for this one? Oh, that's gonna suck. Grants immunity to unlucky and stunned, increases spawn rate. Non-boss enemies will drop double loot. Most definitely not alive. We have the Supreme Deathbringer Fairy. We have Biomic Cluster. We have the Dubious Circuitry. We have the Pure Heart. We have the Lump of Flesh. What is this? Chalice of the Moon. Definitely don't have this. Actually, we could potentially make this right now. We almost have the Eternity Soul. That's just dawning on me. But yeah, we legit almost have the Eternity Soul now. Liz Hard. Let's see. Liz. No. Gollum? Yes, from Gollum. Okay, so we'll have to kill Gollum a couple more times. That's lovely. Let's see. This is from... Actually, we got this, didn't we? Celeste... Wait. I could have sworn we had this. Celeste doing grants immunity to mark to death. Did we not pick this up? Or no, is it in my void bag? I could have sworn... Oh, I could have sworn we picked this up. Did we really not? Like, legit? No cap? Oh, no, we did. Okay, we did pick it up. The Celestial Rune, okay. So what else do we need? We need all of the fragments, of which we do have. Fragment. I figure I'll show you guys a little bit of the crafting, since it's so exciting. Deviating energy. Deviate. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Set that aside. Bring this out. Put this back. And then the Lizard treasure box is the only thing we need, so we're gonna have to go fight that. So let's do this. Put everything where it goes. Boom, boom. Okay. That's everything, right? Only thing we're missing is the Lizard treasure box, which I'm kind of shocked we never got. Okay. Oh, wait. Boom. There we go. Now, eternity. Hang on. Okay, Heart of the Master. We also need the Abominable Energy, which is, ooh, you know, that's gonna be something. So let's see, Heart of the Master. How do we get? Combining a lot of other stuff. So, Pump King. Okay, let's do Pump King. Yes, we do have that. Okay, may as well just get it all ready. Ice Queen's Crown. Ice Queen. We do not have Ice Queen's Crown. That sucks. Saucer. We don't have the Saucer Control Console. Okay. Betsy's Heart. Fine. We'll do that stupid event at some point. Mutant Antibodies, really. Mutant. We do actually have that. Not intended for use with Master Mode. Well, you know, some people will probably do it. Precision Seal. Dodge so close you can almost taste it. Something tells me this is from a certain enemy that we have not beaten. We do not have it. Okay. Galactic Globe. I guarantee you this is from Moonlord. Yeah. Okay. Luminite. We don't have that. And we also do not have enough deviating energy. So, let's go ahead and put what we do have away. Let's think. Yeah, we got a couple things we gotta do. So, I'm gonna put this away. Is this her lighting up stuff like that? No, not quite. Put our gold away, do that, take out our copper. Little bit of inventory cleanup. Never hurt anybody. Alright. I mean, we could try Moonlord just because you guys did technically miss the fight, so... You know, what's the worst that could happen? Ooh. Bunch of enchanted nightcrawlers. Okay, here we go. Bring out Virilli. And... Out. Here we go.
I can't believe it! It's a Moonlord! This is a final battle! We have to win this!
If only it was the final battle. Oh! Yeah, see what I mean about us getting absolutely creamed? I wasn't lying. I also do not actually know how to do damage to him. Ow! Yeah, his eyes don't really seem to care about damage, so... Yeah, that's what you missed. Very... We took off our freaking trinket. Oh, you know, that would have helped. That might have helped a little bit, having our extra trinket on. Yeah, that might have been a little bit nice. Where the heck did we put it? Where... Oh, man. There it is. Okay. Yeah, that might have helped a little bit, but, having that off, certainly, you know. Well, let's go reforge it. So we're actually really, really strong now, but, you know, Moonlord's kind of little bit above us. Honestly, I think we have more chance killing, what's her name than Moonlord at the moment. Let's go for... I'll take either menacing or warding. Either one. Alright, warding it is. 6 extra defense, 1% extra damage reduction. Pretty good, overall. So, let's think. We need to kill quite a few bosses. Freaking Dungeon Guardian, that's gonna suck. I don't even know if we can kill Dungeon Guardian, because... Doesn't he still shoot out the skulls and stuff? Oh, that does not seem very exciting to me. Can we potentially make anything else to power us up? Can we make the Arc Wizard Soul right now? Crucible of the Cosmos. Let's see. Crucible. No. Crucible. How do we make this? What do we need? Ah, the Luminite. If it wasn't for the Luminite, we could actually make the Arc Wizard Soul. And that would be really, really handy for us. Unfortunately, we do not have Luminite. So ends that. So at the moment, kind of just have to get good. Now, the nice thing is, Moonlord is actually very, very slow in Eternity. Because normally he's just right on top of you for the entire fight. But in Eternity, he actually seems to take quite some time to make his way over to you. So, I'm wondering if maybe we can use that? I don't know. Now, what I will do, I'll actually fight him one more time since we have our trinket on now. But, I mean, I don't think it's going to be that much different. So, let's come over here. Make sure we're all buffed up. Ow. And try him again, shall we? Make sure Virilli's out. And go. So yeah, I'm guessing just go for his eyes, although he really does not seem to care about that very much. Ow! That is so difficult to dodge. Yeah, he just doesn't care. I'm not actually sure how to do damage to him. I don't know. We are... No, okay, you know what it probably is? I bet you because we're using a Moonlord skin over top Eternity mode, that's probably what it's doing. But it worked fine for the pillars, so I don't see why it would break for Moonlord. But, I don't know, maybe it could be. It could entirely be breaking because of Moonlord. So, yeah. Also, anything to say?
You're doing pretty strong. Think you could beat me in a fight? That was a joke. You probably could.
Okay, nothing to say. And we did beat Frost Legion. Did we actually get anything for that? I don't think we did. Defeat Moonlord. Let's see. Defeat Warrior of Light. Defeat all bosses from the stars above except the final boss. Defeat all bosses from the stars above except the final boss. Defeat all Terraria bosses. Defeat the Moonlord and Expert. Defeat all Terraria bosses and bosses from stars above except the final boss. And the Warrior of Light. So, what the heck is the Warrior of Light? Do we get that after we've defeated Moonlord? I'm getting the strangest sensation that that is the case. So for the moment, I'm a little torn on what we should do. I guess technically we could do the freaking Eternia event, since we do have Ogre, we have Betsy, there's still Empress of Light that needs to be done. There is Astrum Deus as well. We have a little bit of time, don't we? Well, I mean, if we could beat Astrum Deus and get ourselves some Calamity stuff. We have very, very little time, though. Well, you never know. Okay. Get Virilli out. Oh, wow, that was a firework outside. I don't know if you guys heard that. Okay, because we're using a piercing weapon, we're actually doing, like, negative damage right now. That's concerning. What about if we use this? Because this isn't technically a piercing weapon. Ow, we're hemorrhaging life like crazy. Oh, now my puppy's scared because of the firework. He's under my nails at the moment. Ow. Pain, suffering, agony. Okay, he's trying to circle us in. He's probably gonna come back around. Okay, phase 2. Yep, here he goes. And now the beast splits. Okay, go upwards. Ow! Go downwards, I mean. Ugh. Okay. I mean, I don't think we did bad. Definitely don't have the right weapons for that, though, so... Okay, we need to do some improving. My big question is, what the heck do we put on that would possibly help us out? Like, there is the sponge, but can we make the sponge right now? The sponge. Or no, I'm sorry, we want the absorber. Absorber. Actually, we only need the ancient manipulator. Wait a second, can we make it right now? Legit? No cap? For real, for real? Yes, we can. The absorber. Yes, absolutely amazing. So, absorber. 15 defense, 5% increased movement and jump speed, 20 max life and mana, standing still boosts life and mana regen, enemies take damage when they attack you, you emit a cloud of damaging spores when you are hit, 7% damage reduction, 5% of the damage from enemy attacks is absorbed and converted into healing, grants immunity to armor crunch. Overall, that is pretty good. Actually, oops. Because of that, what if we combine it? This is going to be real stupid, but No, not Infertile End. Healthy Confidence. 15% of damage taken is restored as HP. Yes. And then 5%. So 20% of damage we take is going to be converted into healing. That seems pretty strong. I'm also going to take off the Sand Shark Tooth Necklace. It is really, really solid. But, maybe not against the things that we're fighting. They have so much defense, an extra 10 armor piercing isn't going to make that much of a difference. I do want to put it back on later, especially because it gets turned into something really, really nice. Menacing is fine, considering this is a defense trinket. Let's see. Lump of flesh, yeah. I mean, overall, I feel like we're pretty strong. Oops. Yeah, I feel like we're pretty strong, but maybe there's some better stuff we can make. Like, what if we made... Or no, we can't make this. Well, actually, yes we can. Was it 2 solar, 2 stardust, 20 fallen stars? That's actually very achievable. Hang on. Solar. I'll take out 4 just in case. Star. Take out 4 more. Meteorite. Meteor. We'll take out all our meteorite and we'll just make enough. What else did we need? 6 prismatic cores. Ooh, I don't know if we got any of that. Oh, we have plenty. What was I thinking? Okay. And then 20 stars. I always have stars on me because we are just always collecting them. Put all this away. Come up here. Make 30. Okay. Now, what was it? Regular anvil it wanted? Meteor fist. Let's see. I gotta find it. Actually, no, I don't. Bring me to it. Yeah, very, very bottom. Okay. The twin stars of Alablilio. I wonder how good this is. Holding this weapon. Okay, let's give it a try. Firstly, let's put everything else away. Funk. Okay, now let's come back over. Get it upgraded, and then we'll try it out. We'll see what happens. Maybe we can finally put away cryophobia, but let's be honest, cryophobia is just so unbelievably strong. Oh. Okay, reforge. Mythical, there it is. Okay. Huh. So what's this do? Holding this weapon, attacking with this weapon fires starlight, this weapon drains mana at an incredibly high rate. I mean, we have so much mana regen, though, that it's not even... not even putting a dent in our mana. Oh, that's insane. Above 250 mana, 1/8 of max mana is converted directly into damage. So, hang on. So because... we're not using it. Oh, no! Wait. Celestial Evanescence. Critical strike rate is increased based on current mana divided by 20, landing a crit... Yes. Okay. So now, we have crit and damage based on mana, and we're also gaining, was it, extra defense, I believe, based on our max mana. So, we're pretty strong now. That's a pretty sizable upgrade. And then, of course, we could just, this might be really good. I mean, you know, it could also be really crap, but, I'm willing to try it out. Maybe we should try it on Moonlord again. What do you think? One more Moonlord? Alright, one more for the road. We did actually get pretty sizably stronger within the previous fight and this one. So, come up here. Summon you. Bonk. Bonk. Alright, let's try. Yeah, I'm not doing any damage to him. Wow, we avoided it. Ah. I'm not doing any damage, Chief. You would think with all these beams, there would be damage somewhere. Ow. We didn't even hurt him. Wait. I think I know why. I think I know why we potentially didn't hurt him literally at all. How many of you guys were saying, Shadow, you're forgetting death mode again? Oh. Well, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Look. Well, now we'll try. Let's see if we get any damage. No, we're still not really doing any damage. It does have a health bar. We're just not doing anything. Wait. I'm starting to get suspicious. Ow. Oh my god, that is what's happening. Oh no. Ah, you can only do certain types of damage depending on what color he is, so he turned purple at the end, which means we can finally do damage. Oh no, he has each of the pillar effects. Oh boy. Ooh, this gonna be a lot harder than I thought. Well, actually, you know what? It might not even be that bad once we're able to properly counter it. Issue, we're not able to properly counter it right now. Also, Dynamite Kitten, offensive pet. Upon attacking, your kitten attacks as well, exploding, dealing AoE damage. This attack deals no knockback, has base damage of 50% of damage you dealt, and also has crit based on your crit. That is our mod. This is a mobility pet. Okay. Overall, pretty good. Pretty solid. Okay, so we're gonna need to make really strong weapons of each type. Cause, oh, that is so nasty. Okay, I mean, it makes sense though. So, we have to, if he has orange, we have to hit him with melee. If he has blue, we have to hit him with summons. Green, we have to hit him with ranged. And purple, we can finally use magic. So, being a pure mage is literally impossible for this fight. Unless you can, like, survive him long enough to survive for 3 separate phases. Before getting to Nebula, and then somehow doing enough damage to actually kill him. So, you know, that's fun. So, in the meantime, you know what? I actually think that should do it for this episode. I know technically we didn't get a lot done, but let's be honest, we got a lot done. The amount of crafting we did in this episode, mwah, amazing. And between this episode, but, you know, same difference. So, we now have the Absorber, the menacing lump of flesh, and the warding bionomic cluster. Overall, I'm pretty proud of that. We are one step closer to the Eternity Soul, which at the moment will clear up 3 of our inventory slots, right? Yeah, 3 of our inventory slots, because it'll get rid of the Dubious Plating, Lump of Flesh, and the Globe. Okay, technically we'll have 2 free, but, you know, whatever. Details. Okay, but overall, pretty good amount of progress. Managed to kill Lunatic Cultist, managed to kill the Pillars, we killed the Snow Globe people, the Army of Frost, Legion of Frost, or whatever. I don't know. They were such a lame fight, it didn't matter. Went and farmed a bunch of rare enemies, allowing us to craft more. And yeah. So, if you guys have any suggestions for really good melee, summon, and ranged weapons, be sure and let me know, because I'm not sure. I mean, I'll take a look around. I'll glance around at the wikis and stuff, but yeah. If you guys have any suggestions for that, please be sure and let me know, because I could use a little bit of assistance right now, because we're kind of against a hard spot. Astrum Deus, technically we could do, but he's just a little bit too powerful for us right now. Maybe with our extra defense, we'll stand more of a chance. Moonlord we can do once we get the right weapons. Empress of Light, yeah. And then we also have the Eternity event, which we can go do technically at any time, and I feel like we'd be fine. The Eternity event is just... Now, that's not to say it's not hard, it's just really boring for me, but, oh well, you know. We'll have to do it sooner or later, and it seems like later has come, so we'll just get it done. But regardless, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Terraria. Let me know of any weapons that you can think of that would be of decent aid, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.